Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
Even at my most generous, the food here is merely adequate. But at least I get to share it with you.
You'd be lucky to go anywhere and find meals like those that grace the tables of most noble households.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Now, time for a break. Let us concentrate our efforts on rousing conversation. Afterwards, I say we reward ourselves with a gripping training session and crown the evening with a meal well-deserving of our ravenous appetites. Is something amiss?
I don't know. It feels like you might be leaning a little too hard on the whole giving your all thing. I know you want to do your best, but it's starting to feel like I can't even relax when I'm with you.
Perhaps you are right. I have been feeling rather restless lately. I suppose seeing my father locked away in that dungeon made me feel the need to accomplish something. At times like these, devoting myself fully to what few things I can do is all that keeps me going. Otherwise, I would simply succumb to the reality of how powerless I truly am. The pressure is immense.
Now that you mention it, I think I finally know what was feeling off about you. It's that pressure forcing you to keep your guard up, like you're constantly braced for the worst. Take your breaks, for example. It never looks like you're doing anything even resembling relaxing. I wouldn't worry about your father, though. I know you'll find the right solution.
I appreciate your counsel. I feel as though I have gained some valuable new insight into myself. After all, one can hardly notice the changes they undergo as they happen. It seems partnering with you is the right decision. Your advocacy for maximal effort continues to be an inspiration.
Oh, I wasn't really trying to give you advice or anything, and that's definitely not what I'm advocating for. But if what I said helped, then I'm glad I could be there for you. I just hope you can start cutting yourself a little slack. Your future's bright, Ferdinand.
A veritable wellspring of advice as always. I am deeply obliged.
As long as you're feeling better. I mean, war councils are grim already, but they'd be practically unbearable with you sulking around the place. And really, it was nothing. Just here to help.
Nothing? If ever there is a time to give it one's all, it is when expressing gratitude. It seems you could learn something from me as well. And just you watch. I swear on the Iron Name, I will surpass my father in the most stunning fashion.
He's never gonna learn, is he?
We'll reach the Great Bridge of Murden soon. Houses Phlegethon and Gloucester are defending it, just as we anticipated. But Ladislava has done her job and broken through the enemy line for us. I intend to claim a swift victory and return her to us whole.
If possible, the members of House Gloucester are to be taken alive. As we discussed previously, killing them will jeopardize Her Majesty's ability to rule effectively.
If any enemy commanders appear open to persuasion, try to convince them to surrender. Our goal here is not to utterly annihilate our foes. The fewer casualties, the better. That said, anyone who refuses to submit must be struck down without mercy.
I know when to catch and when to kill. I am often being faced with such decisions on the hunt.
You expect me to make that kind of decision in the heat of battle?
You just do what you always do, Bernadetta. If it's all right with you, I prefer to focus on the diplomacy part. I'm not much for bloodshed.
Then you may leave that part to me. I will happily deal with any soldiers you cannot. It should be a simple enough matter to determine which of our enemies wishes to live and which will choose the way of death.
We'd better not misjudge anyone, or else our lives will be the ones in danger.
Then we should fight first and ask questions later. When in doubt, take them out. Am I right? We can sweat the small stuff when the battle's over. Until then, I'll do what I do best.
I believe we should all do what we do best. If we do, I feel confident we will emerge on top when the dust settles.
Victory is the most important thing, so leave the vanguard to me.
Then, if everyone is prepared, let us show them the might of the Empire. They certainly aren't fooling around with these defenses. Count Gloucester must be located on the far bank. Ladislava is holding the central checkpoint. We'll mount our attack from there.
The checkpoint is our key to taking the Great Bridge. Without it, we have not even a slim hope of victory.
Her Majesty is counting on me, and I will not let her down.
They have us.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who...
There's not a question of it. Leave this to me.
Leave this one to me. That's my...
Around it. Time for a rest.
If we rush in heedlessly, we'll be trapped along with... We must secure the route as we go.
Never heard...
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done. Not a problem.
To have a safe place to retreat to.
It takes a trickster to recognize a trick. When the enemy is being suspiciously quiet and west. As urgent as it is to retake the checkpoint, then the rest should be dealt with first. Right then.
I will see my duty done.
I am
The
your...
western area has been subdued.
The enemy is here? How did they catch on to us? No! Their main force was supposed to head to the checkpoint so we could ambush them. Intercept! Intercept!
We were wise to strike west first. I fear it would have been a...
Not a problem. I've got this.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up.
There's not a... Leave this to me!
disaster otherwise.
Take a breather. Let's say we take that ballista for our own.
There's nowhere to run. Lay down your arms and we will speak.
Surrender to the Empire? Never!
We're almost to the checkpoint. Keep going.
I chose to be here, and I'm going to fight the Empire to the end.
Not so fast. If you want through, you've got to open those purses and pay the toll.
That was... Of all the irritating places to lay an ambush.
This man is a mercenary. Perhaps offering a reward will allow us to avoid a fight.
If I stand down now, I'll never be able to face the others again. That was nothing. There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Right then, I go forth.
This way? I'm on it. So, sure, let's try.
I will gladly handle this.
Right then, let us go to... You appear...
How do you know unless you keep living? I mean, things like this tend to have a way of working themselves out, you know?
I guess so, but... All right. I surrender.
The arrows have stopped. Let us proceed.
Looks like you'll be my first real challenge in age. Now let's dance. Just so you know, I got no interest in dying. Not good.
Then just surrender. Besides, you're a clever man. You know the Empire won't let someone as strong as you rot in a cell.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Leave this one to me. Looks like you could use some help. I will gladly handle this. Let's march. It's Bernie's time to shine!
I'll take over. With me, Hubert.
My thanks. Mind taking it from here?
Proceed carefully.
Vladislava. This is a great achievement.
You honor me, Your Majesty. May victory be yours this day.
Now we can fight on even footing.
I am your man.
Those are my lands at the other end of this bridge, and you lot are not welcome.
Now that... Not a problem. I've got this.
So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of whip.
Forward, march!
There is a fool even by Alliance standards.
I'm ready.
Let's do them a favor and introduce him to an early grave.
Listen up, rogues. You will defend the supplies we stole from the Empire to the death. I can already smell the coin they'll fetch me.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
There's not a question of can. Only a forward have our supplies.
All right, I must smite them before they can make their escape.
Don't lose.
Bringing it down.
Stealing is a thing of great evil. You will be returning what you took.
Watch this. With me, Hubert.
For the Empire!
All who oppose us will fall. Get out of my way.
I am your...
I'm ready. Can you help me?
Happy to help.
I'm all right.
What an untrustworthy man. He lacks the skill to back it up.
They've been done in? Well, my life is more valuable than some treasure anyway.
This guy is the worst. Stop making your underlings do all the work, you coward!
I am Acheron, savior of the Alliance. Oh, and that's a good one. Let me just write that down here.
Thank you. It's Bernie's time to shine.
Take a breather.
Here it comes!
You're done!
Can't you idiots see I'm in trouble? Now stop standing about with your jaws slackened and help me already! I should have switched sides when I had the chance.
You got my back?
The Alliance's lands lie as well as Gloucester's for me.
So, they've taken the Great Bridge, have they? That makes us the Alliance's last defense.
There must be a way to resolve this matter without further bloodshed, Father.
Our first priority is to find Count Gloucester. He was on our side once. He'll surrender.
There is no telling where the enemy might be lurking. We have no choice but to seize control of the entire bridge.
I'll take over.
Let's keep moving.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me. My turn. Try and stop me. I am Ferdinand von Iron.
Not a problem.
So, sure, let's try it.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Leave this one to me. Leave this one. Looks like
I have this.
This stronghold will fall!
Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
I got this!
Your punishment! You will not pass me! This is the end!
Our foothold is secure. Now we need only capture the enemy commander.
My turn.
I'll take over.
My turn.
I'm all right.
Take this!
I won't lose.
Those are Gloucester lands you see beyond me.
and I will not suffer one heel of your boots to sully them.
Let's link up.
I have you.
You got my back?
Let us join forces.
We'll do it together! I've got you now! I owe you one.
House of Gloucester is known for its tenacity.
Let's link up.
Count on me!
On to the next one.
Show me what you're capable of.
I owe you one.
More wounded than I realized.
Enough. Stand down. Count Gloucester will soon be in our custody.
Got my back?
Further resistance
I'm
can
with
serve
you.
no purpose.
So be it. I am no use to my people if I die here.
Lorenz, no! Monsters, how dare you hurt my son!
Gloucester will not concede so easily now that we have damaged his precious heir.
Take this!
I'm ready. With me, please. Happy to help.
I will not shame my people by surrendering to you without a fight.
Take a breather. Let's link up.
Mind if we pair up? Enough!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Is this the end?
Do it to kill him! I've got you now!
I fight with all I have!
Out of the way!
I can fight no more, Your Majesty. All of House Gloucester bows to your will.
Victory is ours. But this is merely the first step of our rescue.
Right you are. We need to relieve our allies who are embattled on Alliance lands.
We won, but this is no time to rest easy. There's a lot more work still to be done.
Agreed. We will leave some troops here with the wounded to hold our position. Then take the reconsolidated force north without delay. Sadly, there can be no victory celebration until we have extricated Count Burgleys and the others.
Based on our projections, they will run out of provisions at any moment. We can also assume they know we have made it to Gloucester, meaning they will be waiting for us. But each hour they wait is another hour their stomachs remain empty.
If we peel away House Gloucester's troops, we can create an opening in the enemy ranks. Once that's done, we'll bring an end to Claude's shady scheme.
Wait.
Well, would you look at that?
For the fate of Fodlan.
To kill is to grow stronger.
I won't let myself stop here.
I'll surely put this to good use.
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
Only thorns left on this rose.
Interesting. It seems the Empire may not want our heads on pikes after all.
That is good news. I was concerned they might be so upset as to seek your execution. But based on their posturing, it seems those fears were groundless.
Well, I am an effective lord, if I do say so myself. They must realize taking my life would make it difficult to keep order on my lands.
Few lords anywhere in Fodlan are as loved and respected by their people as you, Father.
Perhaps. But if so, that only makes my misjudgment all the more grave. I never should have let that man cajole me into starting such a needless fight.
You say that now because we lost. But would your appraisal not be different in the face of victory? The people would have idolized you for ushering House Gloucester toward even greater prosperity.
Questions of what if matter little after you lose a battle, and even less after you have misled your people. The time to judge the right and wrong of things is before, not after. It is for this reason that I have decided to yield command of our house to you. I only pray you might walk us back from the terrible misstep I have made. Besides which, the Empire still views me as a traitor. If I fail to step down now, I will spend the rest of my days wondering when the axe might fall.
I understand, Father. With all that has happened, it is hard not to see the wisdom in your decision. I will find a way to build a newer, stronger House Gloucester alongside the Empire. And just as it did before, our house will shine brighter than any in Leicester.
Your Majesty, Gloucester has yielded his lands and titles to his firstborn son, Lorenz. This new Count Gloucester has expressed a desire to join the Empire. No doubt, he wishes to make his loyalty plain by taking a clear stand against House Regan.
Well, I see no reason to reject his offer. See that his soldiers are properly integrated.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Sometimes I have no idea what goes through your noble heads. How can you possibly trust a house that just plunged a knife into your back? If a merc pulled a stunt like that, they'd either be cast aside or cut down where they stood.
I believe it, and I'd like to do the same. But not just anyone can hold Gloucester territory together, and I have no one else to take Lawrence's place.
All right, I forgot that only mercs are replaceable.
I did not think your feelings would be so easily hurt. Regardless, that's just the way of things in Fodlan. But as I've told you, I intend to change this. The age of deciding our rulers by blood must end. A day will come when anyone can vie for the right to rule, and then we will be free of this wretched system. So stand with me. Help me make it so.